All right, this is Peter at Madre Tierra, just checking in. Today we have a special treat. We are interviewing the daughter of Jaime and Durga Mendoza. This is Eva, and Jaime and Durga are the founders and the creators of Madre Tierra. So Eva, welcome to your home.
Thank you so much, Peter. It's great to be back. It's beautiful to see the family and the energy coming back to this beautiful place. I was born here. This used to be the main house, the main area. It was not a hotel necessarily at the beginning.
Yeah.
And next to the chimney at the reception now, that's where I was born with the midwife in 82.
Oh, wow.
She was 98 when she delivered me, and so I was, I think, one of the most 100 and something kids that were born from her hands.
No kidding.
It's interesting. After many years, I know that I was very lucky to be born here and to live this little paradise in the middle of the Andes. So, you know, people would say, wow, the weather here is perfect, it's beautiful. And I was like, perfect, okay, it's normal. Now that I've lived in Canada for the past 3 years, my mother comes from there, from Quebec, from outside of Montreal. So I know that, yes, it is a beautiful weather and it's like perfect all year round.
Yes. So I have not ever heard the history. You actually lived in the what's now the reception building.
Yes, this was our main house and we would live upstairs.
Yeah?
And then little by little, my father would bring in people to take care of them that would have like different problems. His first client was an eczema lady that had a big problem, and he met her on the plane and said, come, I'll take care of you. And he took care of her with enemas and fasting and cold packs and all of the clay work and the whole thing, and he cured her. She left perfect after a month here.
No kidding.
And she just word of mouth started telling people, you know, about this place, and they started coming and they would help out with the farm, and little by little started leaving money because there was nothing else to do. Everything was done. And then with that money, they started building little cabins, which the first one I think was the one up on top, 8 and 9. And then they did some bunk beds, bamboo cabins up that way.
Yeah.
And above the convention center that you have now. And just little by little it grew and it just became, you know, a family place. My mom would do the bread and my dad would take care of the kitchen. And
wow.
so it was interesting. It was beautiful to meet people from all around the world, and I would always wonder, where are they from? How is their land? Where do they come from? You know.
Interesting. Do you know when the house was built, by chance?
I was born in 82, so the house was to built in, like, could be like in the 1980.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fairly new when you were born.
Yeah, it was very.
Wow.
So it's tapia, so it's rammed earth. No, it's tapia, so it's.
So is that like adobe or?
Well, it is rammed earth. They put like pieces of wood on each side, and
Yeah.
then they put dirt with gravel and cow poop and hay and.
That's, yeah.
Pound it down. There's not many houses that are done with that, like that.
No kidding.
The good thing is that it keeps cool during the day.
Oh, yes.
And warm at night.
Yes.
So it's better than, it's kind of like adobe, but it's double the size of adobe.
Yeah, wow.
So
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's there's only one other house that somebody built, a friend of my dad, built another house like that. He's a doctor, his wife is also a doctor, I don't know, they live up above.
Yeah?
They
Wow.
were the only ones, and it's hard because they don't do them anymore.
Yeah,
So you got a little
interesting.
piece of,
Historical construction techniques. But that was a local technique or something
Yes.
your father
no, it was a
learned?
local technique.
Wow.
Yeah, most of the
Interesting.
old houses are built.
Wowie. So you've been here today visiting with us. It's the 30th of March, and what you were saying some things to me about it's good to see the energy returning. Just say more about what have you found? Anything different, really, or?
Well, it's changed. Like when the previous owners, like the people that my parents sold to, they changed a lot of things, and it was very almost heartbreaking. But once the family came back, and once like you and your family have taken over, I see and I've heard, especially that people feel more at home.
Oh yeah.
And they've re-felt that nice energy that was here, by growing up. Because from now that I've been able to travel and visit other countries and other places, other hostels, I know that this place was unique.
Yes.
This was not a hotel, this was not a hostel, this was a family place where people would come and just enjoy and take a break out of the busy travels that they were doing.
Yeah.
So, and my father really had it with people, like his way of speaking and listening and helping people along the way, not just medically with after he was able to make his dream, which was the spa.
Yeah.
And do the colonics and the steam baths and the clay baths and everything.
Yeah.
So with that, he would help people even more. But his communication with people and his Buddhism, I think, really nurtured people in a higher level.
Yeah? Wow. So he really had a vision for health and healing and wholeness here. And so that's the foundation then which we have inherited, so to speak, and continue on in. Yeah, wow.
And the food. So it's nice to see that the food is good here too. So
Yeah.
we can show that. So.
And in our, there are a lot of the employees are the same.
Yeah, nice to see that you got in the kitchen. You have Lolita, which is she would work the kitchen when we were here.
Yeah.
She's great, and she's so patient, and she's so full of love, and everything she does is with love. So
Yeah.
she was in my dad's heart. And your bread with Emperatriz, which is
And you said that bread was from your mother's recipe.
Yes, she made my father fall in love with her, with that bread.
Wow.
In Spanish we say, love comes through the mouth.
Yeah.
And when you have barriga llena, corazón contento. So
Okay.
with a full stomach, the heart is happy.
Ah, very nice. Wow. Well, Eva, it's been so good to meet you and visit with you. Is there anything else that you can think of today besides giving me a tour, maybe?
Well, I just want to thank you for doing this and for continuing and for being patient, because it is not an easy task. But if you do it with the heart.
Yeah? Thank you. A lot of heart.